Hey YouTube, how you doing? 2 years it is. Two years since I've had my dreads. It is the 13th of June. It was 2 years yesterday. 12th of June 2010 I put my dreads in. It took 3 people the whole day to put dreadlocks in on a rare summer's day in the UK. And so I thought I'd give you a quick update and answer some of those questions that I always get asked on YouTube. So I thought I would ask the basic questions for you. And anything else in terms of the process you can watch on my How to Make Dreadlocks from start to finish. I've learned a lot since then, but that was, it was 2 years ago. They've come a long way since then, and I was really proud of them when they finished, but my goodness, they've come along. So yeah, so first question, how many do I have? I have 32 dreads. Okay, 32 quite big dreads. The method was, I had sectioned my hair into kind of like in the end between about 1.5 and 2 inches, which is why I only have 32 dreads. The method was back combing and then crochet hook. No wax was used at all in the process at any point. How do I maintain them? Well, I wash them between, like if I'm cycling lots, which I tend to do to work every so often, it's kind of like every day, every time I cycle, every time I do any kind of exercise I wash my dreads, standard. But apart from that, maybe if not, then between once and twice a week. To dry them, do the whole kind of dog shake thing in the shower, try and kind of get your hands in there and get all the excess water out, and then hair dryer with a big fat crazy alien diffuser, sit the dreads on that and it dries them in double quick time. It's amazing. So try that, and then I also have, where is that? Right, maintenance. Every so often the dreads, I will put a bit of lock pepper in the roots if I'm sorting the roots out, or if I've been kind of swimming lots or in the sea. They fluff up, so I find that the lock pepper really good to kind of sort that out. And then apart from that, just use the dread head shampoo, or Head and Shoulders tends to be pretty good. That's really good for the scalp, obviously. If it wasn't, it would be rubbish and a waste of money, and I can't. And I also use this stuff here. I'm not endorsing any particular company, so I should cover that up, but effectively it is an oil, and it is mango and lime. So apparently mango and lime is really good for hair and really good for the scalp. This, I don't know, but it's pretty good, and it kind of keeps my scalp nice and oily, and that's a good thing. When you kind of like not washing your hair every day, it's pretty good, and it stops dandruff and scurfy stuff, and it smells so good. I wish you could smell this, but it does. It smells great. So I use that. That's kind of it, really. I keep a crochet hook with me at all times. It's an 06, which is really small. And what you have to watch with the 06 is that you don't snap hair. And actually, to be honest with you, if you look closely on the top of my head, there are kind of short hairs where I'm still not learning and I'm still snapping hair. But I guess if you're going to use a crochet hook, then that's what's going to happen. Some hair is going to snap, but it kind of helps. For me anyway, it's kind of helped to keep my dreads looking good. So, what would I do different? Is the other question. What would I do differently if I did it again? Smaller sections, so more dreads. I have 32. I kind of feel like around the back, particularly actually, where I'm lacking a few dreads. Really, could do with like smaller sections, so it kind of covers the head more, so you don't see the back of the head as much. I would leave my hair to grow longer as well. That's the standard thing. I got impatient. It was like down here kind of thing. I wish I'd have kind of left it to about 14, 15 inches, because as you see from my earlier videos, when I first put the dreads in, actually I can show you, they were that long. It was like that, and that's kind of silly looking, really. I wish I'd have left my hair to grow longer, so at least they've got some length on them. The other question as well, which I've got to address, I'm afraid, it's kind of a serious subject, is the whole kind of cultural thing. Should white people have dreads in the first place? Well, I'm not about to wade into a massive debate about it, but the reality is, for me anyway, it's not a cultural thing. I mean, if hair dreads, then it should, if it can dread, then you should be able to dread. I think I don't think there should be any kind of cultural barriers. any religious barriers on whether you dread your hair or not. I'm a Christian, and some people would say that that's not a right thing to do. For me, it's not a problem. It's just hair, you know. I shave it off and I don't change. I cut my hair, I dye my hair, I don't change my personality, I don't change who I am. So this is, for me, it's purely a style thing. This is not a religious or a cultural choice. In terms of culture, I'm Anglo-Saxon. If you look back thousands of years, the warriors, they didn't carry combs. They carried spears and knives and things to hit people with, not combs. And as you guys know who've done the neglect method, you throw away a comb, your hair dreads. So it's a natural thing for your hair to do. But anyway, I think that's enough. Maybe I've addressed that. If not, you want to hit me up with some more questions about them, let me know and we can chat some more. A couple of questions for you guys. Thankfully, I am proud to announce that my good lady wife is bearing our first child, hopefully in November. And just a quick question on those of you who have sprogs and how the whole kind of babies hanging on dreads kind of works out. So that would be good if you can give me some feedback on that. That would be lovely. Hit me on my inbox or just leave a comment. That would be great. And also, do I trim or not trim? As you can see, these are all kind of crazy different lengths. You know, and I know a few people, once they get the dress to this kind of length, that they kind of trim, so they're all the same length. So if you've done that, regretted it, tell me. If you've done it and you love it, tell me. If you've not, tell me anyway. I don't know. That'd be cool. So yeah, here they are. I'll just give you a closer look at dreads. All the tips are blunted, and I don't do anything to those really. Every so often one may come loose. And, you know, you see there's a few kind of little hairs and stuff, but it was kind of a one-shot method with the crochet hook down into the dread. And I seem to do this a lot on my videos, but people keep asking me. So yeah, it's the kind of down and into the dread and up, and it pulls all the hair up. Do that for about 5 minutes and it kind of blunts the tips, and you don't really need to worry about it from then on. I had loads of loose hair and not a few grey ones, which is awkward and worrying, but they're mainly kind of just at the root, at the base. You can see there's kind of a whole bunch of fluff here and a whole load of quite long hair that's pulled out the dreads. I don't mind about that really. There's loads around the back as well, and my policy is out of sight, out of mind, which is not particularly a good policy for life, but for loose hair in your dreads it's pretty good. So yeah, there's kind of loads of that stuff, but I don't worry about that too much. I'm enjoying being able to tie them up, tie them back, although they're down for you right now, but I can tie them back now, tie them up. I'm enjoying wearing buffs. I'm just enjoying them really. Yeah, I've dyed them. I like the kind of two-tone look. Some people like the pure look, but I kind of like that. It just makes them a bit different. To bleach them, oh yeah, that's the other question. Final question before I finish. To bleach these bad boys, cling film or cling wrap. Loads of kind of the whitest blonde you can get on it, and the pack that you'd normally use for your whole head probably gets me about 5 or 6 dreads. That's because my hair is quite dark and stubborn to bleach, so that tends to be what I do. Like smother the stuff with the bleach, cover them with cling wrap, leave them for about half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe a hairdryer to help them along the way, and I tend to get that kind of result. But it's abuse. But then dreading is kind of not being nice to your hair anyway. So, you know, hey, I've already abused it a little bit. I'm just going to give it a little bit more. Yeah. So, anywho, I think I've run out of stuff to say. But thanks for journeying with me. Thanks for all your comments. Thanks for watching the videos over the 2 years. Please keep on subscribing. If you've got people, mates of yours that are getting dreads, pass them on to my videos. I'd love to answer their questions too. Thanks guys. It's been beautiful. It's been a crazy 2 years, but I'm there. I love you. Sorry, I don't know what was going on there. Anyway, take care. God bless.